Hey, everybody. How's it going? alecandstuff here with a special guest.
Hello everyone, this is ShadowLink here.
ShadowLink here. So, we are at our hotel for E3 2018. So, we just got back from day 2 of our adventures, and we're going to give you like a sort of day 2 recap. We're going to skip over day 1 because we were separate most of the time because I had to go to my Smash Brothers VIP thing for the Invitational. So we'll just kind of keep it sort of centralized to day 2 for this video. So today was all about the show floor, and it was actually my first time going on the show floor. I know you guys got to do that yesterday.
We went on one show floor.
You went on one show floor because you didn't realize there were 2 halls.
We were
the
wondering.
South Hall, which is like where everyone is, and then there's the West Hall, which is like Bethesda, Ubisoft, and like all the other companies.
We kind of looked around and was like, oh, is Nintendo, Sony,
like,
Microsoft?
I feel like there should be more. But anyway, so you guys have already had some exposure to it. It was my first day on the floor, and we got to see a lot. I woke up a little bit early, or no, a little bit later, actually, today versus yesterday, because there was just, I don't know, the first day was just crazy, but we got there around noon, so the first thing we did today, Smash Brothers. Smash Brothers Ultimate. Now, yesterday, I already had some time with it. It was about 4 to 5 hours with the game, and this morning was my scheduled appointment, which was quote-unquote 4 glory matches, but it really just ended up being like 4-player matches with items. It was just presented in a bracket form, but anyways, so we got to play that for the first part of the day. I already know my thoughts about it. I'm going to pass it over to you first and kind of just see, like, what do you, as a, like, tried and true Melee player, think about Smash Brothers Ultimate for Switch?
Alright, so for those of you who don't know, I'm a hardcore Melee player. I tried to get into like, I first started in like Smash 4, and I was like, I don't know if I could do this. I played Melee, I saw the competitive scene, I really got into it, so like, I'm all about that hardcore wave dash, L cancel, double shine. But at the end of the day, I am a Link and Young Link main, so I'm super low tier garbage, but that's fine. And
dude, we were watching that direct. You went crazy for Young Link. You were like, whoa!
I was like, because I saw Young Link, I was like, oh my god, Young Link, Toon Link in the same game? That is unheard of. But yeah, I was super happy about that, because I thought like Toon Link would just replace Young Link. I was like, whatever. Okay, so anyways, I don't know about, when you're talking about items, did they actually put items on, or was it just Smash Ball? Because from mine, it was just Smash Ball.
Oh yeah, you're right, actually. My brain actually kind of just assumes that they're both one and the same. It was just Smash Balls for me.
But
so,
okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, basically, I didn't get, since it was like a free-for-all, I didn't really have a lot of time to think about it a lot of the time, because I think for me, the game plays a lot like Smash 4. The only thing that's really like Melee-esque about it is that you get to air dodge like directional air dodge. And I didn't really test out to see like what happened if you would try something called like a wave land, or just like if you could do a sort of wave dash and see how that goes. I didn't really have time to think about that at all. So because I was just so busy just getting wailed on, because the stage that I played on twice, I just wanted to, everyone was like,
you played, yeah.
Played the same stage twice, which is Breath of the Wild, the Breath of the Wild stage. And I want to say this right now, the Breath of the Wild stage is literally Hyrule Temple's pit fight, but just like both ends
like
are
centralized in this one platform.
It is literally that. It is literally that. I couldn't get kills because I was just like, oh man, let me just forward smash. Oh, they hit the ceiling. All right, we're not going in. And one thing that I really want to hit on was definitely the knockback and the knockback speed and whatnot, because I noticed that I would send someone flying like really fast. I'm like, oh, they're dead. They're not coming back. But then all of a sudden, like, they would slow down instantly. It was like they go super fast, and then all of a sudden, just like,
yeah,
like as if they became a feather.
That's totally like a Smash 4 thing too, because I've played a lot of Smash 4 and noticed that in that game, when you are hitting like a KO hit, or if it's gonna like almost certainly knock them into the blast zone, there's this like little visual effect that happens on the attacks that you land,
like
and it's
lightning.
like red, black lightning.
Yeah,
and that happens a lot more in Smash Brothers Ultimate, but it's like not all the time.
Yeah,
is that gonna like KO your opponent, which is weird, because every time I would hit one of those, I'd be like, oh, nice, but then they'd like DI out of it and then get back to ledge, and I was like, what?
Yeah, it just felt weird, because like they would go flying so fast and like quote unquote really far, but then they just literally like chucking a brick into all of a sudden they became a feather and they're just like floating a little bit and then they like you know jump and come back and whatnot. I'm not sure if that's just like how they made DI mechanics and whatnot work, but yeah, I think it was a little weird. I got to play Link. And
there you go. Yeah, I was gonna ask you that next.
Yeah,
is like who you played?
Yeah, I tried and true Link main. I didn't bother switching at all. I mean, there were other characters available like Ridley, and I really wanted to play Young Link, but unfortunately it wasn't available. I would have slapped. But anyways, there were some things about Link that I was like, oh my gosh, I don't know if I can do about this because Link doesn't have his hookshot anymore. He now,
oh yeah, what does he do?
He just grabs. He literally just like snatches you up. Like that's it. It's just a regular old grab. And that's kind of it about that.
Okay.
And
that's weird.
Yeah, so there's no more. I mean, I guess it's gonna be there for Young Link and Toon Link where they could just like hook shot to ledge or whatever, or hook shot grabs. But for Link, like they changed it up to make it like instead of making him like almost like an Echo character, it's like different now. He's Breath of the Wild Link, so his down B where to get his bombs. They're no longer like on contact. They explode the triggerable. So you have to press down B.
Oh, is that how that works?
Yeah, you have to pull your bomb, you have to throw it, it'll stay wherever, or I'm not sure if you could insta-trigger it. I tried dropping it, I think, but I'm not sure if that worked. I don't know. I was too busy in the FFA madness to understand, to even understand if I was pressing.
Yeah, you were there to like trying to get a grasp on how the game actually works in your first match. That's crazy.
I know. Like, and then, yeah. So when you throw it, after that you press down B again, and that's when it explodes. I'm not sure if there's like a quicker way to make that explode, but it's like pressing down B and down B again is like a little bit clunky, but whatever. Might be shortcuts for that.
That's weird. I actually didn't get a chance to play Link out of all the time that I played it, so. I did not know about the hookshot thing. That's weird.
So yeah, it's just
weird.
like, yeah. So he's just up B. I'm pretty sure that with the triggerable bombs though, it's much easier to be like. Have you ever seen like bomb recovery up B? You up B one, you throw the bomb up B, bomb explodes on you. I'm pretty sure. I guess you could trigger that now, so that you could be like, oh, I don't have to like hit the bomb at a certain
you don't
angle.
have to count at the thing to fall in the certain angle.
Yeah, I just have
to what you're saying.
Just blow myself up and I'll be good. So it's a tried and true Link main. That's kind of my thoughts on it. I don't really have an opinion if it's better or worse. It's definitely meta changing for Link. But yeah, it's just kind of my whole little ramble.
Did you only play Link like both rounds?
Yeah, I only played Link both rounds because I was just like, this is the only character that I know I could probably maybe slap with, but I did not slap with it at all.
No slaps were had.
No slaps were had. All my kills were stolen. I won't let that be known. I was so ready to kill so many people, but then they were like, oh, we just wata. Because because I would always get them like they'd hit the ceiling, get to the side edge, and so oh well, free kill, boom.
Yeah, that was kind of like weird too because they were 4 glory appointments that you and I booked, but I feel like it should just be stock.
Yeah,
like 1v1 stocks. I don't know.
Yeah, that was I don't know. It was time. It was time with points.
That's probably just me being nitpicky.
That's what I mean. Yeah,
I don't know.
It's they definitely just did that because so many people would sign up and whatnot.
So. Me, on the other hand, before today, I had that invitational that was going on yesterday, so I had a lot of time with the game. I do agree, it's like, it is very similar to Smash 4 in the way that it plays, but different also in some regards. So I guess the best way to kind of just gauge the way that it plays is I don't think that Melee players will probably see as much success as Smash 4 players will, at least in like the pro scene. Namely because just a lot of the mechanics and just a lot of the way the game feels is based on Smash 4. But there, as it was said in Direct, there are certain things that are changing and certain things that are catered more towards the competitive audience that I find worthwhile because I kind of fall into that competitive category. Not to where I'm going to like tournaments and like doing online stuff or whatnot, but I do appreciate the competitive formats and the deeper like possibilities for like moves and like mechanics and stuff like that is stuff that I really appreciate. So yeah, I definitely did notice that when I was playing it through in the time that I had. So as like, with all that aside, as far as mechanics go, when it comes to characters, I think the ones that I gravitated towards the most were the Inklings. The Inklings are actually really, really fun. The interesting thing about them that I didn't notice until like just later on in my playtimes was that you have to be pretty good at resource management because a pretty good portion of their kit is sort of dependent on ink and spraying your opponents with ink because the more that you cover whoever you're fighting with in your ink, the more damage you do to them. Yeah. And of course, as you use the ink, the little meter next to your character portion on the bottom runs out. And the way to recharge that is, I think I don't remember. It's so weird. You have to shield, and I think you hold down B, and then your squid, like you go into squid form real quick, and then recharge your like ink tank or whatever. Okay. I don't know, but like their moveset was really fun. They're really speedy and agile, which I like. And they incorporate a lot of the weapons from Splatoon, which is cool, like the ink brush. They had the slosher, the splatter shot, obviously. So it was really cool. And the addition of the resource management thing, I don't know that I'll ever get good enough to like really see the full potential of that, but it's going to be really exciting to see how the Inklings fare as far as like competitive metagame goes. So I played a lot of Inkling. I played a lot of Zelda, which, like, for the record, Zelda is so much better in Smash Bros. Ultimate than I think that she's ever been. Just, it's so hard to explain without sounding really like nitpicky and like getting into the details, but she just has a lot more kill options and like kill moves, which is really, really satisfying. And what I think it's like her forward aerial, man, like when you hit someone with that, it's so satisfying. It has like that sound effect, you know, that's like, it sounds like someone's hitting a large duffel bag or something.
You just need to hit the sweet spot, right?
Yeah, you hit the sweet spot on it, and then they just go flying.
Oh yeah, I mess around with melee Zelda a lot. It's just like forward air, back air.
Yeah, it's the exact same thing, but like, I don't know, it just feels a lot stronger in this game. In addition to that, you also have Zelda's side B or Din's Fire. Previously, if you used that in the air, she would start free falling, and then you would have no options after that. In this one, that is all gone, so there is a lot more potential, I think, for Zelda to see competitive play. I think that's really cool. Another thing that I noticed too, aside from characters, I'll get back to that in just a second, is just like the way the menus look. Like, Smash 4's menus, I think, is just universally accepted as they were just atrocious. And the whole UI design and like user experience of navigating Smash 4's menus was just left a lot more to be desired. But Smash Ultimate looks really clean. And those renders, though, that good. Official art, oh my gosh.
They were so good.
I would die for them. I would die for them.
They were really well made.
Oh
I appreciate them.
It reminds me of the Super Mario Odyssey renders for that game, where like you can literally take Mario's render from those games, zoom in really close, and see his individual hair follicles and like his hair strands in his hat. And like, there's the one where he's throwing his hat and you can see Cappy flying through the air, and then on his glove you'll see like little fuzz, like red fuzzes on it from him. That's totally a different topic for another time, but it was really, really cool to see those characters all just blown up in full resolution, especially ones that we haven't seen in forever, like Snake, Pichu, Young Link in super high res.
Young Link.
Like countless more. Pokemon Trainer, I mean, I don't know, but the character art, the user experience, UI is amazing. Ridley is a thing.
Ridley
is nuts. Absolutely nuts. I know Sakurai at the end of the Invitational kind of mentioned that while he was watching, he did notice a few bugs, and I think Ridley, the way he is, might fall into that category. He does 50% from a charged forward smash attack. Like, that is like... That's crazy. I don't know where the trade-off is for that. He's like, he doesn't go far because he's a heavy character, and he hits hard too, which is crazy.
Yeah.
And he also feels really agile because he has the multiple jumps because he has the wings.
Yeah.
So he kind of functions like Kirby in that way, but like, it's nuts.
It's a monster. Obviously, since this is a game in development, there's a lot that's probably going to be patched and changed and nerfed. So what we're going to say now, a lot of what we're going to say now is probably going to be completely irrelevant by the time the game comes out.
Yeah.
But like, you know, for the game that's currently in development.
Yeah, this is just based on what I saw, honestly, and like what I had the chance to play.
I only got to play 2 games.
I still, like, given the amount of time that I had to spend with the game, I still have not seen everything that I wanted to see, which is crazy.
I got 0 chances to see what I wanted to see.
And the demo had half the roster in it too, which is nuts. Like, imagine the full roster, all the stages.
I was really hoping
I'm gonna be just lost for days.
I wanted to just... I only got to play 1 stage and 1 character for 2 games at a time. I got No,
Yeah.
I got like the bare minimum experience. So a lot of what I have to say is just kind of like.
I was kind of hoping they would give you guys
impression.
like a longer period of time to play, or at least like a practice round to get into the feel of the game.
No, they were literally like, all right, guys, so you guys are gonna pick a stage and pick a character, and whoever wins these 2 games or gets second, if some person gets first twice, then you move on to the second round. And I'm like, wait, can
You're
I just
like, whoa,
can
wait,
I
what's
just,
going on?
Can I get a feel for the game first? Hold on, I need a practice round. I'm like,
No, you're gonna get this controller into it.
It's like, can I use my own game? No, you use that one. Okay, I'm sorry.
Okay. So yeah, that was the first thing we played today.
Yes.
Following that, I think we actually waited for you for a little bit for you to finish your rounds.
Yeah, because he took only 10 minutes in line. I took a solid 40, even with my appointment.
Yeah,
so,
your wait was pretty long.
Yeah, because I don't know, the line was super long when I got there. I don't know why.
It's weird.
Whatever. Anyways.
Anyway, so Smash was the first part of the day.
Yeah.
Second part of the day, which ended up taking, I think, the rest of the day,
was
the Overwatch, what is it called? The Flash Ops tournament?
Flash Ops
hosted by DX Racer. So Overwatch has these official Blizzard events called Flash Ops that are essentially like little mini tournaments that happen around the country, and they're supposed to like generate interest in esports and sort of capture that feel on a local level. And
Which
they had one. They did pretty well. They had one at E3 today, and we had a group of 3. We were ready. We had a little team going. We were kind of thinking like maybe we'll just compete. I don't know. They said that we would get a prize just for playing, so why not, right? The tournament started at 3. It was supposed to go on until 6, so I was like, you know what? Let's give it a try, and we'll
start at 3:30.
we'll see what happens. And it was crazy. It was really crazy. We got to play on the official DX Racer stream, which was cool.
Yeah.
And we got to pick our team name, Team ShadowLink, which is like best team. Best team. We got to get shirts made.
It's only because like literally we didn't even have a team name in mind. They were like, "Hey guys, we need a team name." We're like,
We just came up with it on the spot.
And then Electra was literally like, how about ShadowLink? And I was just like, okay, we're rolling with that.
Yeah.
So I just told him ShadowLink.
We formed our team. We entered the tournament for the entirety of the entire span of that bracket. We didn't drop a single game, which is crazy. We dropped a couple of rounds in each match. Or like maybe like 2 total actually out of the total bracket we lost as far as rounds go. I don't know.
No, 2. We definitely our first one was our closest one. We won 3-2, and then after that it was we either dropped a round or we dropped 0.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. It was a pretty solid performance on our part, and it was crazy too because I was very worried before this tournament ended up starting because 1, I'm not familiar with the hardware that they were letting us use because it's different than what I'm used to on my computer at home, and 2, I was kind of just worried that like the sensitivity of the mice was not gonna jive with me.
Oh yeah.
Thankfully, they allowed us a couple of minutes before each game to like adjust things the way we liked them. But as the tournament went on, they gave us less and less time. So I was just like, you know what? I'm just gonna set it to what I think I'm comfortable with, and then we'll see what happens. And then we ended up winning.
Yeah, we won the
Team
whole thing.
ShadowLink came through with the win.
It was so exciting.
At the Overwatch Tournament today at E3, it was awesome. Yeah, it was really cool. We had this tournament also had like casters like commentating on our games too. So we still need to go back and watch those and see what they were saying about us.
We're gonna watch those.
It was really exciting though. I don't know if anybody in the chat that day is going to be watching this video, but it was really exciting to see you guys in the chat and boosting our morale because I was definitely having my doubts there for a couple of matches. But over time, I was just like, you know what? I can see them in the chat. They're getting me hype. I am going to give them the performance they deserve.
Right now, Team Chair.
Electra, they are pretty much in their corner now. They have the win, they have the DMEC, and they will be your grand finals winner of day 2 here at E3 2018.
Nice ShadowLink. Dazzling name, carrying them all the way to grand finals.
Yeah, they're ShadowLink. ShadowLink play. Electric play from this team. We're going to see this first headshot. This is a beauty. You got to watch out and bait it out here. And just
straight up. straight cash, homie. That's just, and then, the finishing kill.
Oh!
Yeah.
I thought that was the Farah who canceled it.
Thank you all for coming through for
And then-
Team Selectra.
Yeah, we came through and we took the win, and we got some cool swag. Do you have your thing?
Yes,
with
I
you?
do have it right
Oh
here.
yeah, this is by far the coolest thing that they gave us. He's gonna go ahead and put it on.
Look at that. Nice
For
and
us.
DX Racer on the sleeve, on the back.
No, put it on. Put it on.
And then you put this on.
Nice.
Looks real nice. Hold on, I'll get it in just a second. Nice in a zip-up hoodie, which is super rad-lad-tastic.
And this hoodie is actually made of really nice material.
It actually feels really good. It's not made super cheap. These technically cost $60, but guess who won them for free?
Oh my gosh.
It was us. Nice and hood too, but guess what? In 3, when I find the button, 2, 1. Ta-da!
There you go.
It
So-
lights up. Let's go. It
That
flashes.
is so awesome.
Let's go. It strobe lights. Let's go. And you can turn it off. Let's go.
Yeah, they gave us all one. Mine's like in the room somewhere. But mine's blue. He got a green one. And they're really cool. We got some really cool light up hoodies that say DX Racer on them. They have some like designs on the back too. But you know what? That was our prize for the day. That and just the awesome feeling of being able to see our games on stream.
We also we got DX Racer lanyards, which you can pretty much get anywhere. So
Oh yeah.
and another
There's
thing,
one.
another thing that we
DX
also
Racer
got,
lanyards.
this was a prize for first and second. We got seat pillows. Yeah, I love DX Racer.
I don't know if I'm even gonna be using mine.
I'll try it out. They felt pretty comfy, so I'll let you guys know how it feels. But yeah,
He's gonna do a review on it.
He's
He's gonna do a review on it, just like this.
non-sponsored review. Let's go.
But before that happens, you need to do your Spam Oreos review.
This is Fame Award.
And
Alec and
then-
stuff has been canceled.
And then I think that was pretty much the rest of the day, right? Oh, we went to I think that was it. We went to a victory dinner. After that, we went to a nice restaurant like nearby.
Nice
had
and
some
leftovers.
had some nice Japanese, Chinese style food. It was delicious.
I was very happy.
Got
with
some
that.
leftovers in this brown bag back here.
I'm gonna eat those.
Yeah. So that was our day too. I did not anticipate Overwatch to be taking like that much of the day.
Yeah, it's like we thought it was gonna be like, oh, quick 1-2 tournament, but they always
That's what I thought. I thought it was gonna be like just a quick hour or two, but it ended up taking like 2 or
That's
half to
because
3 hours.
literally after every single game, it's like, all right, break time, and it's just like, hold on a second, wait,
Yeah.
we could just.
It was a legit tournament, but it was super fun to compete.
Yeah, it was
awesome that we won.
It was
so satisfying.
childhood dream of mine to realize winning an esports tournament streamed live in a professional environment, like brother.
Yeah.
I'm so happy about it. You guys have no idea.
It was super fun. Thank you to everyone that tuned in for that live, giving us your energy to take that win. And yeah, I think that about wraps up day 2 of E3.
Yeah, that was
Basically just Smash and Overwatch, and that was it.
And then we just walked around the expo hall and demoed like 1 or 2 games. So that was like.
We played Soul Calibur 6.
We played Soul Calibur 6.
I
yes.
hit you so hard. I beat you so hard. in that game.
I 3-0'd him the first time, okay? He may have beaten me the second time, but it wasn't a 3-0.
The second set of matches, though, was like best of 3? Or no, it was best of 5.
First, yeah.
It was first of 3, so it was best of 5. And I slapped.
I
slapped
slapped
that whole
him.
time.
I slapped him the first time. Real hard. I got a perfect KO.
Don't even. No one's gonna remember that.
No, perfect KO. You heard it here first.
So Soul Calibur 6 was fun. I've been looking forward to that for quite a while. It was cool to try it out. Other than that, I think that is actually the official end of day 2. I don't think I'm missing anything.
Yeah, we just.
I believe that's it.
Yeah, we just kind of walked around a bit
And just hung out, you know.
Yeah, just walked around, saw the.
Walked around. People were asking you a lot about your light up.
Everyone was asking this guy right here, the one who carried. Not kidding.
Yeah,
I
sure.
didn't.
Yeah, sure. That's it. Go watch the VODs. Go watch the playbacks.
I'll be honest. Like we all had our moments. I'm not gonna lie. A lot of stuff was made by this guy. He got a lot of entry picks for us, so that's kind of what allowed us to win. But
yeah, so that was day 2 of E3. Stick around for tomorrow. We're gonna do like a daily recap of day 3 tomorrow. We're probably gonna have to do it pretty quickly because you're gonna have to leave later on that night.
My flight is stupid. My coworkers are dumb.
Yeah, that's another story. But forgive us.
This is not my channel. They'll never find me when I say that.
So yeah, forgive us tomorrow if it feels a little rushed. I don't think it will be, but whenever this video gets up, thanks Hotel Wi-Fi for being amazing.
Oh yeah.
Whenever this gets up, thank you all so much for tuning into this almost half an hour long video. Subscribe to this guy, ShadowLink here. Not now because he just dabbed, but
wait, this ShadowLink?
If you like Nintendo content, Nintendo-related content, actually, why don't you tell the audience what you're all about?
Right now, if you guys want to see some cool vlogs from some cool conventions, I definitely recommend coming to my channel now. I'm going to post like 3 in a row. But I mostly do Pokemon content on my channel. I do a lot of Nintendo content basically on my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/ShadowLink. Or if you want to just, stick with the Pokemon content, youtube.com/ShadowLink.
Yep, and I'll drop links to those in the description or comment section down below. And thank you all for tuning in. I appreciate it. We will see you again tomorrow. And I think that's about it.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Rate this video 5 stars.
Wait, hold on. There's something else that I'm forgetting that I usually end. I can't. There's like something I wanted to say. I can't remember what it is. Oh, that's right. I remember now. That is, of course, as always, I'm alecandstuff. That is ShadowLink. And I will see you all again real soon. Bye.